Welcome to Cancelled.
Chapter 36. The Cruelest Magic Trick. Evie. Later that same morning. La Jolla, California. The notification pings, bright and promising. I blink at the screen, then again, because my brain can't process what it's saying fast enough. Sold out! For a heartbeat, I just stare, frozen, like my eyes are lying to me. Then the reality crashes in, and a sound bursts out of me, half laugh, half sob, as my knees nearly buckle. Tears fled my vision, hot and unstoppable, spilling down my cheeks before I can even wipe them away. After months of rejection, of doubting myself, of wondering if I was insane to believe I could build something of my own, here it is. Proof. Victory. My inventory is gone. Every single unit. In one day. My hand flies to my mouth. I want to scream, to run through the halls, to call Scarlett, to shout this from the rooftop. But more than anything, I want him. Cruz. The man who saw me when I was crumbling, who pulled me back together, who told me I was brilliant when I felt worthless. The man who kissed away my failures and held me through the nights when I thought I couldn't do it anymore. I grab my phone, fingers shaking. I call. Once. Twice. The ringing feels endless, taunting. No answer. Fine. A text. We did it. Sold out. All of it. Send. Fail. Green bubble. Try again. Fail. Again. Fail. Blocked. The joy drains from me so violently it's like my body can't contain itself. My stomach drops. My skin goes clammy. The phone slips in my sweaty hands and I barely catch it before it falls. My chest feels tight, like someone's reached inside and ripped something essential out of me. I can't breathe. Can't think. The door creaks open. Joanna steps in, flanked by 2 security guards who look carved from stone. The air shifts. It's suddenly heavy, suffocating.
Evie,
Joanna says, her voice flat, merciless.
grab your personal belongings. Leave the laptop.
I blink, tears still fresh on my face. What? Why? What's happening? Her jaw is locked tight.
Just come with me.
The walk through the office is a gauntlet. Every step feels like trudging through quicksand. Eyes follow me, whispers slash through the silence. I want to scream that this is wrong, that none of this makes sense. The words stay trapped, brittle in my throat. We reach a small gray room, cold and airless. Joanna faces me and with no hesitation, no softness, delivers the killing blow.
We know you've been creating fake purchase orders and invoices. You've been stealing from the company.
The words don't make sense at first, like a foreign language. Then they hit, sharp and brutal. No! My voice cracks, shatters. That's not true. I would never! But even as the words tumble out, I can see it in her eyes. She doesn't believe me. No one does. Call Cruz, I whisper, clinging to his name like a lifeline. He'll tell you. He knows me. He knows I'd never. Her face doesn't change.
He already knows.
She had the audit up on her screen. Transaction logs, vendor names. Satin Sinner listed over and over, and she tapped it like proof was a button. The floor gives out. My victory, my joy, my dream, it all turns to ash. My heart tears in two, bleeding out inside me. And the man I thought would fight for me is already gone. I don't remember how I get to Cruz's building. All I know is I'm standing outside, shaking so violently my keys rattle like wind chimes in a storm. My vision swimming in a haze of panic. My legs feel rubbery, like they might collapse beneath me. And for a second, I wonder if my body already knows what my heart hasn't yet accepted. That I'm about to be destroyed. Then he appears. The man I love. The man I thought loved me back. He approaches with a thin manila folder tucked under his arm. The so-called audit, its corner peeking out like evidence with teeth. For a fleeting second, instinct makes my chest lift with hope, like seeing a lighthouse beam cut through fog. But then I see his eyes. They're not warm, not familiar, not his. They're shards of ice, polished and merciless. He looks at me like I'm not just a stranger, but an intrusion, like I'm nothing. He glances down at the folder in his hand, as if checking the proof one last time. For a heartbeat, his face falters, then the cold snaps back.
You need to leave.
His voice is ice cold, sharp enough to cut, and it slices straight through my ribs. There's no hesitation, no flicker of conflict, just ruthless dismissal. Like I'm a mistake he's already decided to erase. Cruz, I didn't do this. I start, but he cuts me off.
Enough.
The word is like a door slamming shut on everything we had.
Just stop lying.
He continues, and the disgust in his voice is acid. Each syllable lands heavy, corroding everything I thought we were.
Stop pretending like you weren't using me this whole time.
The words drip with contempt, each one deliberate, weaponized, designed to annihilate me. I love you, I whisper, the words torn raw from the deepest part of my soul. It's the first time I've said it out loud, and it bursts out desperate, broken, mangled from sobs. A last-ditch prayer, a flare fired into the darkness, begging him to remember what we were. For one heartbeat, something flickers in his eyes. Then it dies.
I don't care.
He says, and each word drives into me like a nail hammered straight into the coffin of my heart. He doesn't even flinch as he says it. No hesitation, no remorse, just casual, lethal cruelty. The ground beneath me gives way.
You were nothing.
He continues, and now his voice is stripped of even anger. It's clinical, detached, the tone of a scientist cataloging a failed experiment.
A convenient young piece of ass with delusions of grandeur.
His words don't just bruise, they dismantle. I feel myself splintering, coming apart under the precision of his scalpel. I can't breathe, can't think, can't process that these words are coming from the mouth that whispered sweet things in the dark.
You think I actually fell for you?
He laughs, and the sound is designed to destroy.
God, you really are as pathetic and dumb as everyone said. I was bored, Evie. You were there. Young and naive and so desperate to play entrepreneur.
Each word is a dagger, cutting deeper than the last. Every insecurity I've ever had about my age, my experience, my worth, comes flooding back. My legs buckle. The man I trusted with my body, my heart, my future, the man who made me believe I was more, stands here dismantling me piece by piece. He's not just rejecting me. He's rewriting my story, turning me from heroine to fool in a single brutal stroke.
You really thought someone like me would want someone like you for real?
His smile is cruel, calculated, sharpened to a blade's edge.
Please. You were a distraction, a break from real work, curing cancer, saving lives, to play house with some girl and her cute little makeup hobby.
The disdain in his voice guts me. Lipstick, once my dream, now reduced to a punchline. He pauses deliberately, the way a predator does the moment before savoring the kill. He watches my face crumble, then delivers the final twist.
I'm developing therapies that will cure cancer, Evie. You're making lipstick. Did you really think I saw those as equal?
The words detonate inside me, and something fundamental shatters. That's it. Something inside me doesn't just break, it disintegrates. Pulverized. Dust in the wind. The scaffolding of love and trust I'd built is gone, leaving only wreckage. Every moment we shared, every kiss, every whispered promise, every time I thought I saw love in his eyes, all of it was a lie. All of it was me being stupid and naive and believing in something that never existed. I turn and walk away because if I stay, he'll finish the job and leave nothing but ashes. My legs move without me, pure survival. Behind me, his voice follows like a curse carved into bone.
Good luck explaining this to everyone who believed in you. They'll figure out what you really are soon enough.
Each word brands itself into me, promising ruin long after I'm gone. I collapse on the curb, my sobs tearing out of me so violently it feels like my ribs might crack. Breathing is impossible. The world is muffled, distorted, like I'm underwater and drowning in grief. I grab my phone with trembling fingers and blurry eyes and call Scarlett. Evie? Come get me. One of Cruz's elderly neighbors shuffles toward me, her face creased with concern and gentleness. Mrs. Patterson, I think her name is. I'd met her a few times when Cruz and I were coming back from dinner dates that feel like they happened in another lifetime.
Oh, honey.
She says softly, lowering herself carefully onto the curb beside me.
What's wrong? Can I help?
I barely register her words through my sobs. Nothing can fix this. Nothing can undo what just happened or make the pain stop radiating through my chest like I'm dying from the inside out. She sits with me anyway, this sweet old woman who doesn't even know me, patting my shoulder with gentle hands while I fall apart on the sidewalk. The kindness of a stranger when the person who was supposed to love me just systematically destroyed everything I thought I was. When Scarlett arrives, slamming the car door and marching over with murder in her eyes, Mrs. Patterson gives my shoulder one last gentle squeeze before standing up with effort.
You take care of yourself, dear.
She whispers, and the maternal tenderness in her voice almost breaks me all over again. Scarlett kneels down and wraps her arms around me, holding tight, solid, grounding me when everything else feels like it's spinning out of control. She doesn't ask questions, doesn't push for explanations, just lets me cry in her grip while she whispers reassurances I can't quite hear over the sound of my world ending. He said I was nothing, I whisper into her shoulder, my voice broken and raw. He said I was a convenient young piece of ass. That my lipstick was just a cute little makeup hobby compared to his real work, saving lives. And as she holds me while I break down, I realize that the worst part isn't that he doesn't love me. It's that he made me believe someone could, just so he could take it away. The cruelest magic trick of all. Making someone believe they're worthy of love, then revealing it was all an illusion.